My name is Sahara Lunette, and I see myself as a facilitator who facilitates spaces and creation and gatherings. And tonight was such a thing. Different mediums come together and they melt. They individually tell their own story, and then the collaboration brings forth energy. And that energy, dancing inside that energy, that is the reason why I do this. But then at the same time, I get to meet the lives and worlds of other people and how they come together.
My name is Joshua Fernandez, and I am in 3 of the bands, but my 2 main bands are Midget Cannibals and Wolf and Deer, and I play keys and I rap for In Days. Midget Cannibals is kind of like psychedelic folk, but it has a lot of blues and jazz influence. Wolf and Deer wasn't a band yet, and now I'm playing with Wolf and Deer, Midget Cannibals, and In Days, and I happen to be friends with the guys from Living in Time Machines, you know, so it feels pretty cool. It's kind of like the community getting back together, and the fact that there's all this artwork and the trades and everything. Like, we've never played at a museum, you know. It's usually a dingy bar in Manhattan. Like, that's pretty cool.
I'm Jessica, and I sing in Living in Time Machines. It's a band basically expressing different rhythms and beats, and we're trying to go with different rhythms with across every decade.
I've been writing lyrics with Jessica probably for like 2 years now, and then the band kind of started a little less than a year ago. So we've been a band officially for like a year. I think it's really cool, especially for the scene, just because, I mean, art and music, they kind of go hand in hand. So when you have something like this, you know, museum with artwork and stuff like that, and music, I think it's just like a gathering of like creative energy in a ways, and it's cool just to be surrounded with all that type of stuff.
Art is definitely an expression, sharing your thoughts and beliefs and your talent, and I share that by singing.
My name is Amber. LaFay is my stage name, and then Khazukov is my real last name. I'm dancing tonight with Ex Astra. Zahara and I are joining Ex Astra tonight. Usually they're their own group of dancers and musicians that all put on this audio-visual show, and it's really amazing. And Zahara started dancing with them, and then she introduced me to them. Sometimes it becomes like a moving meditation, and you lose yourself in it, and that's when you get the really good feeling where it's like the music is taking over your body and you don't even have to think about it, and you're just moving, and you feel one with the music, and you just feel one with your spirit, and you don't have to think at all. That's the best. That's what every dancer dances for, that moment when you lose yourself in the dance completely and you don't have any thoughts other than the dance in your head, and it's like better than any drug.
I am Caridad Rivera, and I will be performing tonight with a musical project called Ex Astra, which means from the stars in Latin. And as well as a musical project, it's also theatrical, has theatrical elements and dance elements.
We totally vibe off each other. Especially since there's moments where we kind of improvise, where, you know, I'll play a beat and, you know, obviously the dancer reacts to it, and then depending on her reaction will determine where I take that beat to, and, you know, it's very symbiotic.
Well, I'm Gage Weir. I'm with In Days, a reggae fusion band, and I'm born and raised in New York City. Live in Harlem, East Harlem, El Barrio, and I'm here to play some music and enjoy the fine arts, and, you know, just be about, you know, really promoting the local scene all around the world, basically. There's a lot of good acts here. I mean, I don't know them all. I mean, obviously, got to shout out Midget Cannibals, you know, doing their thing. I always enjoy, you know, performing with pretty much everybody, and other people that are also committed to, you know, really putting their time into the art, and not just doing it for money or just doing it for gain.
Many of the organizations that have helped do it from a place of love. Most of them volunteer. Even the gentleman that's holding the space open for us right now, it's a volunteer. And this is the love of the craft, and the support of one another. And the whole event, not just what happened here, but what happened throughout the entire street, is such a moment. Art has an amazing ability to heal. And although we don't realize what it does for us, we feel its effect on us after we experience it. So everybody that walked the street, danced inside that room, or even listened to it, goes home with something. That same energy that got its vortex inside that room and throughout the entire street. Hopefully sharing out the energy so the next block and the other block and then the block after that can feel the impact of art that still lives within the veins of Paterson. It's a city that wants to breathe, wants to be alive. And today was one of those days. If we could have a weekend like this every week, things you could do.